Hello YouTube, this is take 5 of this sketchbook tour. So, hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Iggy, but you can also call me Thomas. And this is, like I said, the second sketchbook tour of this channel to my second sketchbook series that I have. I kind of rambled on about it in the last video. If you want to go check that one out, you can. I won't really link it or anything. It's just on my channel. It's like the one right before this. So if you want to, you can go check that out. The last one had stickers. This one doesn't. Mostly because I just really wanted it to just be blank and not have any stickers on it, because I was like scared if I put stickers on it, it would wear, kind of like how this wore a bit. So yeah, and also I moved locations. We're on my bed now. So anyways, without further ado, let's get started on the book. Got that. Oh, I'm gonna have to cover that up. I thought that would be something interesting, but it's not. It's my full name. First page, we got, oh, also, the camera quality is a heck of a lot better now than it was whenever I first started recording this. Like, everything was really blurry. But, anyways, here's the first page of the sketchbook. Also, this one's like a bit thicker, so we might be here for longer if I continue to yap. But, Norse mythology fact, here's an OC and then here's an OC. This is Miguel Juna, and he's like one of my superhero characters. For like my I don't know, comic. It's probably never gonna get out there and whatnot, but I don't know. He's he works with a bunch of different superhero characters that I have, and he's so silly. I love him. He's one of my babies. There's Iggy. He's gonna be throughout this sketchbook because he's like the main OC that I will sit and draw for I don't know, hours upon hours, and I could sit and talk about him for hours too. I don't really like how this drawing turned out of him though, because it's like his face is a little wonky, but you know. And there's Crowley. I like how this turned out. I love how his hair looks and how his outfit and stuff looks. Is that, oh no, that's spoilers, by the way. That's quoting the second season if you haven't already seen it. But here's some more OCs. There's I don't draw these guys as much as I do anymore. Oh, I forgot. I did this in every other take as well. I forgot to say when I finished and started this. I started it 9-2-2-3, and then I finished it 12-3-2-3. So it didn't take me that long to finish it, but it's fine. I won't do another take just because I forgot to do it again. But anyways, here's a Venus flytrap OC. There's Vanessa, and then Venus right there. And then there's these three little guys, and then a turtle. I like that turtle. But they're in the same world and whatnot. You can read that madness. Pause and read it if you want to. But there's another OC. That's Nicholas. It's Iggy's son. For the world thing that I have. He's an okay kid. I don't really know. Here's the Spot. He's gonna show up a lot in some of my other fewer. I don't know. It's most of my sketchbooks he'll show up because he's just so easy to draw, and I love his character design. And Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is something that I'm obsessed with. But you know, and there's a D&D character. Hollow Gizmo. He's my baby. I love him. Oh, there's that. There's some lore stuff. Let's see. Next page. This is pretty colorful. I like this spread. There's Spooky Month, Bob Velsub. There's a random character that I redesigned. Pirate, Betty Boop. I love how she turned out. She's I did that on the bus for my old school. It was it was crazy how I managed to do that. And there's Hollow again. He's about to like fire off an attack. There's a crying child, and there's a teeny Spider-Man. Okay, next page, you got more Bob Velsub. I hope this thing doesn't start to blur up, because like it did in the last one, like it blurred up a lot in the last one. This thing's got teeth and an angel in his mouth for some reason. There's another OC. That's Ozzy. I don't draw him as often as I do, but he does have like his own little world and whatnot. I like him. He's a little silly angel. And another Bob Velsub. And then there's Richard, because like I just watched, like around the time that I did the sketchbook, I like just then for some reason watched It Chapter 2, and I cried watching it because if you haven't seen it, which you probably have, spoilers by the way, his like lover dies, and it makes me real sad, and I'm like still obsessed with it, and whatnot, like one of my favorite horror movie franchises, other than like Scream and whatnot, but you know, it is what it is. And then here's some more doodles. Like I cut these out and glued these in. These ones right here. My pupper. And then the zombie. And then these bears. I really like these bears. I don't draw them anymore, but I still really like them. And then there's an angel and like this fire dude. There's my hand. My hand hasn't changed any. It's still the same size. And then there's another OC. And then I was going to make him an OC, but I scrapped him. I didn't really like his design. So he doesn't have a name. It's just, I call him like the cool squid. He just doesn't have a name. Let's see. Next page. Here's another OC. I have so many OCs that I like. I think I said this in the last one, but I like don't draw, but just have existing in books and whatnot. But stickers. There's gonna be a lot of like different stickers. This is puppy. It's a fish, but there's gonna be a bunch of different stickers and whatnot. And then I think this guy's name, I can't really remember, is it started with an A. Aries. It was Aris. But he's got a mushroom head, and he's like a gardener. He was going to be an OC for like what's that one TikToker? I'm rambling. You know, like Mr. Plant. I can't remember the TikTok. I don't remember, but it would be like sort of in that world dimension one. I just made my own thingy. Then there's Iggy again. I like this a little bit more, but his face is a little bit stretched out and whatnot. I like his hair and stuff. This was done in pen. Next, more pen doodles that I cut out. Oh, I cut out these. I didn't cut out this one. This is I called them the PJ party, and like they were teddy bears and stuff, and they like didn't have faces, but they had like these patches and stuff, and they all had their own little thing. I don't know, I like them. I'll bring them back probably in like my newer sketchbooks and whatnot that I'm working on. I was gonna make him a character, but I didn't like him. He was kind of based off of like Medusa and stuff. It's like, I don't know, I'll have to redesign him because I really didn't like his hair and whatnot, like the hair part being like actual hair instead of snakes and stuff, so I'll figure it out. And then there's D&D characters interacting with each other. That's not my D&D character, that's a friend's. Their name, I think, was like, don't mind my leg over here in the corner. But like the character's name, Morgan? Yeah, it was Morgan, and then Hollow, and they hung out a lot. Let's see, Winter Venom. How do I explain this? It's pretty simple, but like if Venom, instead of going after Eddie, went for, I just had a brain fart, Bucky, like went for Bucky instead of Eddie, it would make Winter Venom. And I really like this concept, and it's like kind of a what if AU for Marvel. Speaking of Marvel, call me. This is just saying. Like, if I mean, I could easily make it a comic if I wanted to. I mean, I really don't know if anyone would be that interested in it. It's just, they're like my 2 favorite characters, okay? And I just combined them. I really like how he looks with the metal arm and stuff. I just think it's super cool. Like, he's like my baby. This is editor me. I don't know if like the whole Winter Venom thing exists in Marvel, but you know, it's an AU thing. I'm gonna have to cover that up because that's embarrassing. There's Tavros. I think it was like an old doodle, but I stuck it in there anyway because I'm not really like into Homestuck as much as I was a couple of years ago. But and then there's Boxmaster, and there's a doodle, like a scratch thingy. I don't know. There's a couple of them in here, and there's some DC stuff like cards I got from like Wendy's. I'm probably not going to be able to put these back in there the right way. Hold on. Okay, I put them back in. Next page. Okay, we got, see, a lot like the last one. The last one was pretty empty too. Like there was like these spaces and stuff that I didn't really fill, but it's fine. Like the more I do whenever it comes to sketchbooks, the more that it's like filled up whenever it comes to this series. I don't know why this one and the last one was like so empty, but you know, it is what it is. And also another thing, they get like thicker with each one. Like the first one was really thin, and then they just keep on adding and adding and adding because I just put trash in your sketchbooks if you want them to be thicker. There's Iggy, and then that's one of my friend's OCs. That's Blaza. They're a troll, and this one, Iggy adopted her, and that's her, his adoptive daughter. They're besties. They're amazing. I love their duo. Like, their father-daughter duo. Dude, excuse me. Oh, and now blurred. Okay, anyways. There's a little egg guy popping out of an egg. This is a sticker. And I just cut it up and then put him in there. I like her. She's really pretty. Like, she reminds me of Cupid and Valentine's Day and stuff. And there's a bee and a flower. Strange little bee faces. Whoops. Dog. Another dog. I like drawing dogs like this, like derpy-eyed and just silly. And then there's Mothman and a tutu. This is not my OC. It's I say friend, but like they're more like a brother than me. This is my brother's OC. And like even in the last sketchbook, whenever I was talking about my brother, it's like the same dude. I draw him like, I don't know, whenever I want to. I'm kind of obsessed with him because he's like, I don't know, pretty, and I kind of like fanboy over him and whatnot. But there's another scratchy thing. I really like how this one turned out more than the last one. I like how this one turned out because it's like a biblically accurate angel and whatnot, and this person just looking up at them. There's Iggy again, of course, but this time with his wings out. I don't really draw his moth wings all that often because like they're kind of difficult to draw, and I'm not very good at drawing moth wings. And also like I don't really like the anatomy on this. I don't know. I find it strange. Like it's cool, but if I could change it, I would. But there's another OC, Zeppelin. Someone told me to name it after a singer. I forgot what the singer was. I would say what I think it is. It's just I don't really want to butcher it. If I don't know. There's squirrels having a conversation. Pause and read if you want, I guess. It's not really that funny, but like I laugh at it. See, this is such an empty page. A random person, and then there's little darky. I like the texture of this. This was done with Posca. What is it? My brain farted again. My bad. That's probably gonna happen a lot. Stickers, and then another scratchy thingy. What is that one's name? It's from Norse mythology. I really like Norse mythology. It's like that 8-legged horse. I'll doodle them like this, some in this sketchbook. I don't, like, their name is right there, but I don't know how to pronounce it. So I'm just gonna say 8-legged horse from Norse mythology. I don't know. I like drawing them like that. It's just a little guy. These aren't mine. These are my drawings. These are my friends. from like an old school that I went to. I had some FNAF OCs, and they were like obsessed with them, and they drew a hippo one, and then they drew my lion, and I redrew them in here because like I don't know, we were talking about it, and we were talking about making like our own little FNAF thing, but that didn't happen. It might happen though, because I got them on Discord, but I don't know. All really depends. I don't know. There's a pig, and then there's a fish riding the pig, and it's going yeehaw, cowboy fish. It's so stupid, but I love it. I went to see the FNAF movie around this time, and I drew William Afton. A lot of people were like bugged about it not being the right lore and whatever, but I thought it was cool. I really liked that movie. I thought it was amazing. Like, best thing. Like, my childhood me was so ecstatic in that movie theater. I went with my brother, and it was like the best. 10 out of 10. Would recommend if you haven't already watched it. Oops. If you haven't already watched it, that's a spoiler. Apple guy. I don't know. For some reason, a lot of people in my school were like, oh, wowzers, he's so pretty. I don't know why though. Object heads are so strange. Here they are. See, I got this guy, Dondo, and then I got Tempo and Waldo, and they're a trio. Like, he's a clown. He's like, I don't know, this crafty deer dude, and then there's the lion. Ooh, this is a pretty spread. I like this spread. It's got like a bunch of parrot stickers and birds and whatnot. This is another one of my OCs. This is Bonk. He's like a little bunny rabbit dude, and he reminds me a lot of like Tim Burton like stuff, but I don't know. I really like him. Let's see, next we got a rat. We got like a teensy Batman, and then I like how this turned out. Like how it looks psychedelic. Is that the right word? I don't know. I also like how the spot turned out, because it's like half yellow, half blue, and like kind of like the light is coming down on him and whatnot. Spider-Man. I like how that Spider-Man turned out. And we got Pupper. Yippee Singy. I don't remember what it's called. Creature. Curly as a snake. Really skinny snake. And there's like a big head and big eyeballs. And the little guy, and then the cat. We got OCs, which I won't go into much detail about because I don't really draw them all that often. That's my brother's OC though. I don't know. They sign language. There's Deadpool. And then there's Bob. I didn't do that. My brother did. Bob again. And then there's Jax. I didn't know that Jax didn't have a shirt. And I've said this a million times, but like, I don't know. He has a shirt there. Whoopsies. There's that 8-legged horse again, but this time on like a gum wrapper. I really like this little guy. Also, like, in Norse mythology, it doesn't say anything about him having like an extra eye or any extra eyes, but like he's spider-like, and I gave him an extra eye. Don't get mad at me for that if you're like a Norse fanatic. I don't know. Here's Beetlejuice. It's specifically the musical one because I love musicals. So oddly enough, like I used to hate them. I thought they were like weird, but then I got into theater and then I started like getting real big into musicals and whatnot. But there's Lydia, and then there's Beetlejuice. I like this one. The little doodle of him. It's silly. My hand is getting tired. My hand got tired in the last one. I'm just gonna switch hands. This little candy dude. I don't know. Oh, it's blurry. Okay, fixed it. I don't really draw this little guy all that often. I don't know why. Like, there's so much potential to the majority of the characters that I make. It's just I never draw them. Like, I'll draw them once and then never draw them again. And it's like, it's sad. There's a bunch of different cutouts and stuff of a couple of different characters. There's Sandman, but there's Tinky and then Spud, and then there's Bonk as a baby, and then these two. I'm not gonna read this. Just pause if you want to read it. I don't really know what it says either, so I'm just kind of skimming it. And there's, what is his name? I kind of forgot. There's Tinky as like Spooky, and then there's Spud as Spooky, and then BB Bunk. I do not like these. I think the only thing good on this page is this Mjolnir right here. That's it. I don't really like how they turned out, because I was trying to base this Chica off of like, what was her name from Chuck E. Cheese? Was it like Helen or something? Like with the bird wings and stuff. I didn't like how it turned out, and I don't know. I don't know what it is about them that I don't like. I just don't. Here's a hollow, my D&D character, like a page for him. He's got little pumpkin babies, and they're so. Anyway, I love them, and I love him. He's just such a little silly guy. I don't know. I'm rambling. OC. No, not an OC. Did I say OC? That's not my OC. It's a character of like a friend. Like I handed them my sketchbook because they asked if they could draw because they didn't have their sketchbook with them. I was like, yeah, sure. And they drew that, and then I redrew it over there. It's a little guy, little angel. And then there's some eyeballs. I really like drawing eyeballs. Like they're so fun to draw. And then there's the Grim Reaper. And then a Band-Aid. I hate how empty. I hate how empty the majority of these pages are. There's Bonnie, Freddy, Chica. See, I like these guys a whole lot better than the last ones because they're simple and they're, for some reason, more accurate than the others. Here's a unicorn, but like, it's sideways, so. And then there's look how fuzzy. I love drawing fuzzy unicorns. Like, I'm not very good at drawing horses, sure, but you can see that it's a unicorn. There's a random girl, and then there's purple guy? I don't know. Michael, and then a Nard. There's a. It was around spooky time, and then the Day of the Dead and whatnot. So I drew a little sugar skull. I'm gonna have to cover that up. That's a ticket for the FNAF movie, but it's like it says on it where it was at, so I don't know. I don't want that out there. Oh, my sillies. They around this time they got married, and like it's so cute. They're so cute. I love them. They're like I said in my last video, they're like my comfort. They're I'm rambling and I'm like speeding and I can't breathe. My bad. But there they are. There's the wedding. I love them. Like, I did a digital version of this, but like I never posted it because I felt like people would be like, that's weird. Why are you drawing it? I don't know. But I never posted it, and it kind of got lost in like my old phone, so I don't have it anymore. But there they are. I love them. I cannot express enough how much I love them. Let's see. This is just kind of telling who everybody is. There's Amy. I don't think I introduced Amy because Amy wasn't in the last sketchbook because I've never really drawn her because like I don't like her. But Amy is Iggy's ex. She's a butthole. Fucus. Fucus and Iggy are husbands. This is an overlord. Another overlord. And then that's another overlord. There's just not from Hazbin Hotel. Okay. Promise it's not from Hazbin. Pinky promise it's not from Hazbin Hotel. It's just like my own dimension and whatnot stuff. But there's this guy. Oh, there's his name right there. Iris. I have no idea how to say that. But there's Mother Moon, and then there's Boxmaster, and that's Oscar. They're husbands. They don't like each other. That's Oscar's dad, a space cow. I love space cow. It's just a cow that floats in space. But like Mother Moon takes care of space cow and whatnot. This was pinned together. I think it's like a lore thing. That's why I got pinned together. There's this. I really like how this. It was a bookmark, but I like cut it up and shifted it a bit, and it looked really cool. Monkeys. And then more monkeys. Pause if you want to read those. Oh, it got blurry. Whoopsies. Did I skip something? No, it was glued together. There's Miguel Juna again. I don't really like. The only reason why I don't like this, like, it would be fine if it didn't have this blue and then this yellow here. I mean, I think it would be fine even if it had the yellow, but I just don't like the blue because that was done in pen and the rest was done in like marker and color pencil. But I don't know. This was cool, I guess, like the way I colored it and whatnot. And there's this little guy. This little guy reminds me of like a Pokemon. He's so silly. I love him though. Ghost Witch. Here's a attempt at like my own language, I guess. I don't know. I don't really write in it all that much. These are doodles that I did in art class. Funny thing about this one, my art teacher looked over and was like, said something about Steven Universe and like and radiation. Like I don't remember exactly, but I thought it was silly, and I was like, huh. I mean, I guess, but that's not Steven. There's a spider person, I think. I don't know who. Just a random spider character. Oh my gosh, I love him. He's like, I love his mask. He doesn't have a name, unfortunately. What's that? Doodles. He doesn't have a name, unfortunately, but he's still like a silly character that I draw sometimes, and like you'll find him here and there, I guess. But you know, there's some doodles. Oh, it blurred. Stop blurring. I'm gonna have to cut that out. Okay. Doodles. I don't really know what's in here or how much is in here. Oh, Loki. I think this was around the time that the Loki series was coming out. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. And then there's Brutus, another OC of mine. There's Brutus again. And then there's Brutus again. I got obsessed with drawing him for a minute. What's this? Oh, blurry. Is that, that's Carlina Zerfo. I don't know what they say. Hold on. You can read that. I'm like silently reading it over here. I don't know. You're silly. Like a femme Crowley. And then, yeah. Oh, stop blurring. Por favor. To be more considerate, I will now I'll cut that out and then I'll like blur their names and stuff. But just to re-show you this little guy, I don't know. And then there's me, because I don't know if they would want me to say their names out and about. Sure, I know all too well where it comes from. What's this? There's another thing in here. Spock. I don't know. I kind of drew like my two. This is what these are, I guess. Oh, blur. Quit. Thank you. I don't know. Two comfort characters that I had at the time. It was Spock and Loki. Come here. Thank you. Is that everything that's in here? Yeah. I'm gonna have to pause and put it all back in. I already flipped over to the next page. And it's a dog. Like a very colorful dog. Me and my cousin drew this together. And my cousin's like 30. He drew the dog, I colored it. But it was really fun. I had a blast drawing this little guy. I might redraw this dog. Like, he's pretty colorful. He's got silly little patches all over him and whatnot. But, you know. Next. Ooh, this is done with Posca. My friend had, I say friend, like, my friend had some Poscas. And I used it to do this little guy. And then here's an OC. His name is Nash. I love him. He's just this little goat boy. He's so silly. And there's a sticker. Ooh. Mothman. There's a bunch of different ways that I drew Mothman. I think my favorite is this one. And this one. And this one. Like, if I were to get a tattoo of any of these, it would be this one right here, maybe. Yeah, this one or this one I would get a tattoo of. The rest of them are like fine, but you know, I wouldn't want that on my body because people would be like, what is that? You know. But this is some Mothman doodles. I'm gonna blur that out. Let's see. And there's another OC. This is supposed to be like one of Boxmaster and Oscar's kids. Like, she was based off of like a Rubik's Cube and stuff, and her head kind of shifted. I don't know. What's this? Well, if I can get it to open. Oh, a silly. I'm gonna close them up. And there's a silly little chihuahua. See, like I said, derpy dogs are so silly. I got this from a shirt. It was a Black Panther shirt. I have no idea where it went, but I flippin' loved the art. It was, like, that's another reason why I glued it in here. Because, like, look at the art. That's amazing. See, there he is again. I really don't like that OC. In fact, like, just, no. And also, I don't really like the drawing either because, like, it's, like, smudged. See? Rubik's Cube. I paused because there was, like, a saliva droplet on my phone and it was really bugging me, so I just wiped it off. Might be TMI, but, you know. Oh, here's a spread. A lot of the stuff in this I kind of changed, like, lore-wise, because he was going to be, like, a Marvel OC character thing. But I changed it up, and I guess powers come from the Infinity Stones, but I don't know. I didn't really like that. I wanted to do my own thing, so there he is. Miguel Jr. He's so silly. I like, I don't know. A lot of my OCs, like, if I wished that any of my OCs were real, I would wish that Miguel was real, and I would wish that Iggy was real, because they're like, look at them. But his superpower, I didn't say that before. It's he repairs timelines and stuff, like when they branch off and break. Like, it's, you know, he got his powers like pretty young. He kind of just has to tie them together before they break and collapse and whatnot. I don't know. I have a different view on timelines than like Marvel would, I guess. But you know, it's what it is. Here's a bunch of ladies. And the reason why I draw all of these girls was because, like, I got this set of like color pencils and I was just coloring a bunch of different ones. Got green, orange. She doesn't really have a color in mind. She was just like, I don't know. I guess blue maybe would be her color that was in mind. Like, that I was testing out. You got red, another red one, and then another red one, and another red one, and then blue. I don't know. Out of all of these, I like her, and then her. Those are my favorites. Like, they're all cool, but, you know, I got my favorites. I got mad at him. Let's see. There's not a lot going on this picture. Ooh, he's a little plush. He's squishy. I like him. But there's that guy again. He doesn't have a name. Also, if I say that one of the characters don't have a name, so you guys, like, I don't know, happen to have a name idea, put it in the comments. Just saying. I don't know. Just describe the OC and be like, oh, I got a name. And then put it down. Please. Maybe. If you want to. Only if you want to. Like, I'm not going to make you name them. But, anyways, I got mad at Zemo. Like, first, let me ramble just a bit. For some reason, Zemo, like, I hate his character. I hate it so much. But I love his character design. Like, it's flipping cool. Probably because it's purple. Like, I'm obsessed with the color purple. But, like, you know, I like him. Here's some math and note-taking. Whoopsies. Not a lot going on there. Not a lot going on here either. Cowtail. I flipping love Cowtails. Here's some characters that, I didn't write this little guy's name down, but I don't even know if he had a name to begin with, but they were like this little, well, I don't know. It was going to be like a comic series thing, but I moved and I didn't get to finish it with like one of my buddies, so it's okay. Oh, here's a comic thing for one of my pals. Like, they, I sketched it all out and like they sent it to him, they did the line art and then the coloring and stuff. He was fun for summer. Dexy, that's his name. It's got moth wings and then piercings and then jagged teeth like me. I think that's another reason why I did the bunny as my first one, because like their teeth are funky. There's Iggy. There's Iggy in a dress. I love drawing him in dresses, like, for real. It's just so fun. And then there's him and Nicholas. And then I can't remember what the name of like this game was, but my brother had a game on his Switch, and oh my goodness, I don't remember what it was from, but he was just like this little tiny guy, and like, I liked him. He was a little silly, and he suggested that I drew him, so I drew him, and there he is. I just don't remember what the name of that game was called, but it was a really wholesome game. It was also very sad though. Pet cleaner bunny in a bag. Next, there's that guy. I might have to cover that up because it's like Nah, I won't. It's not that bad. That's not real YouTube. He doesn't have a name, but he's still a cool guy. Like, he's in my superhero universe thing. Zombie Apocalypse OCs. Zay, and then William, and then their baby. Random dude that I made with a crown, and then there's the scritchy things. What are they called? Really? Like, I just call them scritchy things. I don't understand. Like, I don't know what they're called. It's, you know? But, oh, there's Miguel Jr. again. For a minute, he, like, was deaf, but I changed it to where he wasn't deaf. He was deaf and blind, but I changed it. My bad. He is still blind, but I changed it to where he can, like, hear. I'm not very good at drawing signs and stuff. Like, I'll get better at it, and then have my characters, do sign language and stuff. It's just, for now, I don't know what I'm doing. But here's some more OCs. Oh, blur. Stop doing that. Thank you. This was for a comic idea. Stop. Please, camera. Don't do that. And then this is the last page. See, like I said, I do random doodles of me towards the end of the sketchbook. There is more back through here. Oh, blurry, quit doing that. My brother's little sister did this, and then they asked me to draw Sonic, and then a cat burger, and I don't know. Stop. It's my bad. Quit doing that. Please, thank you. But it's so wholesome. Like, whenever your little siblings will, like, sit and draw with you and stuff. Like, encourage young artists. Like, don't ever be like, that's icky, that's bad because, like, they're a stick figure. No, encourage the artist, because if you don't, they will get sad and they'll never do art again, and they won't be able to, like, actually, I don't know, do art. Like I said, like, we need more artists in the world. We can't let AI bots take over and whatnot. Like, I know I sound like a rambling hippie, excuse me, but still, we need more artists. We need more creativity and more people, like, sharing their artworks and stuff. But anyways, hope you liked that whole rambling sesh, with, like, me with this sick sketchbook 2. You can go check out the other video if you want to. Maybe leave a like. Maybe leave a like, and maybe subscribe if you want to. Just saying. It would really help me out a lot. Anyways, if you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. I don't think I said thank you the last time, but, you know, it is what it is. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.